This is the AT&T 3G Microcell developed by Cisco. This is the quick start guide. Goes over basic connection and how the microcell works. This is the user guide. The microcell itself. Go over this in a minute. Just want to see what else is in the box. You take out this bottom panel here. Includes an AC charger. And a very long network cable. It's category 5E, which means it supports gigabit speeds. If I had to guess, I would say this looks like it's a 12-foot cable. And that's it for what's in the box. Take a look at the actual microcell. Now, you know, the AT&T bars, these don't actually do anything. I always like to take the plastic off. Plus, I'm sure if this thing gets warm, it probably wouldn't be a good idea to have it still on there. Nice little vents for the air. Serial number and MAC address and all that stuff's on this label down here. And this is the icons representing different parts of the microcell's function. This lights up green when there's power. This lights up green when there's internet access. This lights up green for the GPS system. I'll go into that in a minute. This is for the computer jack, and this is for the cell signal in the area. Install the 3G microcell, follow quick start guide, activate online at AT&T.com. Remove sticker after reading to reveal network ports. So we'll do that right now. This is a antenna jack. This is for your computer. So if you didn't have like a network switch, you only had a single computer in your house, what you could do is plug your computer into here and then plug your network jack from your modem into here. Or if you had a switch and it was full, you could unplug one of the jacks and plug that, whatever that device is, into the computer jack, and then plug this into the switch port, so that this won't take up one of your ports if you don't have enough room for it. Then of course you have your reset thing, and you use a paper clip for if this gets frozen, and your power jack. As for what I was talking about earlier with the GPS, the GPS on here is used for 911 so they can triangulate your location if there's an emergency. You know how like when you're on the go, most cell phones nowadays have a GPS built into them. But since your microcell will be acting as your signal, your GPS and your cell phone may not function correctly. So we'll use the GPS and the microcell to triangulate your location. Which means that the microcell will need to be near a window because GPS needs to be visible to the satellite in order for it to function. So that's what I was referencing earlier when I was saying I'll talk about the GPS later. Another thing you have to be aware of is since this uses Ethernet, that means it needs broadband internet. So if you're using possibly a slow DSL, or if you're using dial-up, then this isn't going to work for you because you do need an internet in order for this to function. And like I said with the AT&T signal, if it's really weak, the microcell is not going to work for you because it doesn't work on the internet alone. It does need a little bit of the cell towers to function. So those are some of the things you should be aware of when you're using it. Other than that, it's pretty straightforward. You just hook it up to a internet connection, stick in front of the window, make sure you have some signal, and it will raise your cell phone. Like mine only has like 1 bar, maybe 2 in my room, but with this microcell it jumps to all 5 bars. One other thing you should be aware of, it takes 90 minutes, up to 90 minutes for the microcell to activate. So just be aware that you're going to have to probably wait that long before you'll see your phone show up. And that is the microcell. Thank you for watching.